So guys, let me show you what's been going on for week 2 in the greenhouse. So first of all, I bought this little shoe rack in Yisk and it's just really handy. I'm now growing my seedlings on it and it just keeps them up off the ground. So over here, I still have my orange tree, my lemon tree. I moved the strawberries over. I have now planted up the passion fruit. So she's going to grow up along there. So it's in an 80-litre drum. The tomatoes have finally started growing. The peppers have probably grown the most. The chilies, I'm a little bit disappointed. They're a bit slow. There's onions. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. Slowly starting to come up here at the front. And the basil, not all of them took. So I think I have 3 basil plants now. The aubergines are doing well, as is the courgette, and the cherry tomato is just, you can see the first flower going to start. The butternut squash hasn't done a whole lot. There is a little bit more growth here, but I suppose I'm a bit impatient. The peas are starting to come up. I need to water everything this evening. I just planted some beans and sweet corn here just to see if anything will grow up. I was really kindly gifted this kiwi Jenny from a friend of mine, so she bought it for me to kind of celebrate the greenhouse, so I'm really excited. I'm just going to pop her into another 80-litre container and put her at the back. I will also hopefully be putting a grapevine at the back. So in this bed I still haven't anything planted in it. The sweet potato, not too much. I've planted some iris bulbs in here and some lily bulbs in here. I'm just going to put those 2 pots then onto the patio. The seeds are starting to come along. That's the pineapple that you might remember if you saw in an earlier video, but it had rooted, and when I looked at it the other day, it doesn't look like it's going to make it. So I'm not having the best of luck with trying to root a pineapple, but I will try again. Yeah, so that's where everything is now. Outside. So outside, the raspberries are coming up nicely. The beans I had planted here, I actually noticed some of them had been pulled up, so we are having a little blackbird at the moment that's having a nice little feast on some of the seeds outside. I have sweet corn actually planted in the back here. The carrots are slow enough to come up. There is some little bits coming up here. The onions are starting to come up along. And in here, same with the rocket and the lettuce, it's slow enough to come up. The onions are starting to come up here, and I planted some spinach in here, just to see, and also some coriander as well. So I'm just going to be kind of growing this more as kind of a greens, and I have moved out my potatoes here, and you can see this is coming through a little bit more, so I'm going to need to cover this up with more soil, but I just keep topping them up every couple of days, and that's just to encourage the plant to keep growing up and hopefully increase the quantity of potatoes that are going to grow in this bag.